if you are somebody right now that is going through any type of inner conflict, if you are one of the people that feels like their life is crashing down, maybe things are out of your control, okay, maybe things are hitting you all at once, you're seeing people's true colors, you may also be sick in some type of way, maybe you have the flu, maybe you just feel like throwing up, okay, this is a sign that your spiritual gifts are growing. Stay with me. Stay with me. So, there is this energy in the air where things are really testing people at the moment, okay? So, you may feel like you're being tested. You may feel like you are losing faith, okay? You may feel like you are somebody that you're just going through a lot right now, especially ever since 2025 started. For some of you, this started in December last year. I just seen 101. So this is happening because right now there is a lot of spiritual growth happening. Okay? There is an ascension going on, and this is something that is happening worldwide. But I do see that whoever I'm picking up on, you are somebody with a very strong purpose in the new way of living. Okay? We are stepping into, and we have been stepping into, a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of doing things, seeing things, right? And right now, the people that embody these spiritual gifts, this is an earth angel reading, okay? You can also call it a chosen one. I decide to use the terminology earth angel. I feel like it feels better. But this is one of these types of readings, and right now you feel like you are being tested. Right now you feel like things are crashing down. Right now you are seeing people's true colors, okay? These are all things that you felt on an intuitive level that are coming up right now, and again, they're hitting you all at once, right? So I do see that you are somebody that you have dedicated your time, your energy into helping other people. You are somebody that you are extremely resilient, and this is not the first trauma that you've been through. So this is a reading, as I mentioned, for people with high spiritual gifts, okay? People that are meant to raise the vibration of the collective. People that have a very special assignment in the new earth, right? Or the new world, right? That we are now stepping into. When I say that, I mean like the new way of being. Things are not going to be the same. They're not going to be the way that we have experienced them in the past. Now, whoever this message is for, you know this. Okay, you have been knowing this. Right now, you're going through this massive awakening. Okay, but before the awakening comes the pain. Okay, and some of you, again, you have kind of healed yourself and you have been embodying the spiritual gift for a very long time. I just seen 333 on my timer. And these spiritual gifts have really shaped your life, okay? So you are somebody where you are able to clearly see through people. You already, like, it's almost like you were born with these gifts. For some of you, you have been on this journey since you were born. For others, you are now developing these gifts, okay? Now you have to understand with these gifts, these spiritual gifts, okay, the gift of discernment, the gift of being able to see through people, the gift of being able to speak to souls, the gift of being able to heal with your energy. These gifts do not just happen overnight, okay? Some of you are born with the gift. Even if you're born with the gift, you always have to go through something, right, to kind of activate the gift. So a lot of chosen ones, a lot of earth angels have had like an extremely hard childhood, right? I just seen 444. These are the people that felt like they never really had support. These are the people who, in your earlier years, you've had to kind of almost parent yourself, right? You didn't really have that support. You may have, you know, gone through very severe things that most people, even at an adult age, would not be able to handle. All of this built your resilience, okay? So you need to remind yourself just how resilient you are. Right now, you may be having a lot of I'm getting a lot of inner child energy. Okay, so you may be tapping into your inner child. You may be thinking about your inner child. You may be kind of dreaming about your inner child, right? Your inner child is trying to come to you. Your inner child is trying to remind you just how powerful you are, how resilient you are. Okay, and this is coming at a time that may resemble how you felt as a child. As I mentioned, this is for earth angels, this is for people that have a very strong purpose on this planet. And even though you have gone through a lot and you've done a lot of healing and you are very spiritually aligned, like I'm getting whoever I'm picking up on, it's almost like people can feel your energy, and your energy is here to help heal the collective, right? So you are now going through something that may feel the same as how you felt as a child. And I just want to mention this is a very specific reading. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for everyone. It is something where a handful of people, these very powerful chosen one readings are coming up lately, okay, because we are now transitioning. We're going through a big transition on the planet right now. We're transitioning into, again, a new way of being, a new way of living, okay? Things are not going to be the same. And again, we've been doing this for a while, but now it's like we have stepped into it, right? Um, so again, these energies coming up may make you feel, and I just need 717, they may make you feel the same way as you felt as a child, okay? And again, whoever I'm picking up on, you were somebody that had a very hard childhood. We won't get too much into the childhood because, again, that is past trauma, but right now you are going through this energy of feeling the same way, right? And you need to understand that right now, all this conflict that is happening for you, all of this, you may be very stressed, okay? You may feel like you are in survival mode. All of this is happening, it is coming up because your spiritual gifts are going to the next level. Okay, even, and as I mentioned, even if you were born with spiritual gifts, you always will go through a very traumatic experience to strengthen them or to even recognize them, right? Um, so right now is one of those periods for the earth angels, okay? The chosen ones, the people that are here leading the collective into a new way of being, into a new way of living, into a new way of thinking. Right now, there is a lot to learn from the experiences that you are going through. Now, for some of you, you may feel like that your emotions are out of balance, okay? Maybe you're reacting, okay? Maybe you are allowing your stress and your depression to get the best of you. I am picturing somebody that's laying in bed, and again, there's like a lot of stress, worried on this person. Also picturing all of these thoughts around them. So maybe you feel like no matter what you do, no matter how you move, I just need 911 on the timer. Um, it almost feels like you feel that no matter what's going on, you may not be able to handle it, okay? And again, this is why your inner child is coming back up to remind you just how powerful you are, just how much you have been through. Now, whoever I'm picking up on, your past few years, and it's 333 on my actual clock. 333 is very strong in this reading today, right? So back to what I was saying. You may have not felt this way in a long time, right? And again, you are feeling the same way as you felt as a child, right? You also have the spirit of rejection. You have a lot of things hitting you at once. Okay, so you may be feeling alone, you may be feeling rejected, you may be feeling, and I just need 1010, you may be feeling betrayed, right? You have people true colored literally just popping out. Popping out. But again, you have to go in and recognize that you had always had this feeling about these people. The people that are showing their true colors right now, you need to recognize that you have always known this about these people. Maybe you passed it off as, a fear, or maybe you kind of, thought, oh no, I'm just being dramatic, okay? You need to understand that spirit is showing you right now just how on point and accurate your intuition is. And you are somebody that by the end of this year, your spiritual gifts are going to develop in such a way that you will be able to just look at somebody and read their mind, right? I just seen 1111 while I said that. So again, even though whoever I'm picking up on, you've had these gifts since birth, again, maybe you didn't recognize them, but you have had these gifts since birth. You just have always been doubting yourself. Right now, you are being shown that you should never doubt your intuition, because your intuition is 100% accurate. 100% accurate. And there's this energy of needing to kind of work on your nervous system right now, because again, there's a lot going on and you're feeling out of control, especially of your emotions. So you may be reacting in very, and I'm getting old patterns. So old patterns are coming up, even though whoever I'm picking up on, excuse me, you have been somebody that you have done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of work on yourself. There is no doubt about it. I just think 12/12. And it's the 12th of January when I'm filming this. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that lately, but it is, right? 12th of January. So 12 might be a very big number for you. 333 is a big number for you at the moment. 333 is showing you, whenever you see 333, just know that you are on the right path. Just know that no matter how things feel, you are literally on the right path. Okay? But what I was saying here is basically you are somebody that's always had this intuition. You are somebody that had been doubting your own intuition and listening to other people. By the end of this year, you are going to be so powerful in your spiritual gifts. As I mentioned, you're going to be able to just know. Okay? The gift of knowing, which is a thing. I just think 1313. So it's almost like you right now are developing all your spiritual gifts, and you may resonate with the terms clairvoyant, clairsentient, okay? All those terms, you may resonate with that. Again, these are just all labels that people have put on gifts, right? But right now, all of your senses, all of your gifts are being strengthened, and this is the time for you to, any emotions that are coming up, and as I mentioned, you are going through this period where it's very reminiscent of when you were a child and you were going through this trauma. So again, you may be reacting in ways that you didn't expect to react in. Things are coming up that you thought that you have healed, right? It is important for you to kind of take a back seat. Do not allow whatever is happening to you right now to emotionally affect you. Obviously, it's going to affect you on an emotional level. You are human. But what I mean is, instead of reacting, and even if you do react, no judgment. If you do react, whatever. But when you do react, and if you do react, and even if you are just kind of observing how you want to react, you want to take that down. You want to kind of maybe write it in a journal, or just take a mental note of that, because these are things that are coming up that you still need to heal. right? But right now, everything that's happening is teaching you. You are going through this period of, as I mentioned in my last video, this is a period of ascending, right? So again, you may feel sick, you may be purging, okay? You may be throwing up, you may be needing to go to the bathroom, okay? You may be like just shredding it all. You may be crying a lot for no reason. Or whoever I am picking up on, they're definitely in a reason. But all of these releases, these are traumas that have been stuck in your body that no longer resonate with you. And they have been holding you back, right? So right now, there's a lot hitting you at once, okay? A lot of conflict. You may be feeling alone. You may be feeling left out. You may have people walking away. Okay, heavy on the walking away. I'm getting that you may even be walking away from a lot of situations, right? There's a lot of loss right now. Okay, I have the Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Cups. A lot of like walking away, a lot of loss. Okay, things that no longer serve you are no longer allowed in your energy field, right? Things that have been holding you back, people that have been siphoning your energy. Everything is being removed. And instead of being sad about it, this is a time for you to observe. Now, don't get me wrong, because, this is an emotional experience. And, people, it's good for you. If you do get sad, cry. All right? I always say that because if you don't cry, that's you kind of suppressing all of those energies that need to come up and be kind of purged, right? So if you do feel like you need to cry, cry. But the things that are happening to you right now, you need to understand that they are strengthening you. They are strengthening your gifts. No one can kind of hit the level that you need to hit or you are being forced to hit right now without going through pain. I just need 17. So even if you're somebody that you've been asking, maybe you've been asking the universe, God, spirit, your spirit guides, whatever you resonate with, maybe you've been asking to tap into your spiritual gifts. And then all of this stuff starts happening. That is, again, you have to understand this is all experiencing. You are learning. Okay? You are learning, you are experiencing, so then later on, you now have the knowledge. Right? Now, whoever I'm picking up on, you don't really need to worry about the knowledge because you are somebody that embodies the gift of kind of just tapping into the Akashic record. But again, this is not something that just happens overnight and it doesn't just happen lightly. This experience, these spiritual gifts, come with a lot of growth, and growth comes with a lot of pain and trauma. Right? So that's what's happening right now. Now, I want you to trust the process because this is reshaping you. This is reshaping you, and this is literally putting you in to where you're supposed to be. You need to recognize who you are because some of you, there's a lot of things happening for you. You feel like, maybe you feel like you're in bed and you can't get up, bed rotting, right? Maybe you feel like you're sleeping a lot. Maybe you feel like you cannot handle what's going on. Maybe you are emotionally reacting, okay? Maybe you feel like your old self is coming back up, okay? The self that was there before you did all the healing in the first place. You need to understand that this is literally, you are a teacher. Whoever I'm picking up on, you are a teacher. And when I say that, I mean like a spiritual teacher. You are somebody that you have the ability to teach a collective, teach a crowd. You have the ability to kind of just receive downloads and then you are able to kind of uplift people, teach people, right? But teachers don't just know. They don't just know, okay? They need to go and do whatever they need to do. They need to experience, okay? That's what's happening now for you. You are going through this pain in a few areas of your life, okay? It almost feels like you have lost control And I said this in one of my recent videos where this is happening for people, okay? Anything that they think that they can control is now out of control, because here's the thing. It is important for us to let go of the need to control things, because we cannot control anything. Don't get me wrong, because you step into the spiritual gift and you are somebody that can manifest, right? So whatever you want, you can have it, okay? Um, but when you start to try to control the outcome, that's not what you're built for, okay? You don't need to try to control the outcome. All you need to do is literally think about what you want, affirm it a few times, journal it a few times, visualize it a few times. I say a few times, but you're hitting a level where it's not even going to be a few times. It's just going to be one, okay? And you can have it. You literally can have it. You don't need to worry about the if, when, but, okay? No. You are somebody where right now, through this pain, you are tapping into all these spiritual gifts, including being able to manifest the life of your dreams. And this has a lot to do with regaining your own power. The power that you have been putting into everything else, everyone else. All this energy that you've been putting into everyone else. Right now, you're reclaiming it, okay? And now you're putting it into yourself, because you have no idea how you've been fueling everybody's dream, denial, which great. That's really good, you know, but all the wrong people, okay? Maybe you have like an issue with your throat chakra, because right now my voice, hold on. So maybe you've had an issue with your throat chakra. Now, you may have also been a part of the collective that a few months ago I did a video. Maybe it wasn't a few months ago, maybe it wasn't that long ago, but I did a video a while back and talking about how the power of people with these powerful spiritual gifts are trying to be, and I just think 22, they're trying to be kind of depressed, okay? So maybe you've dealt with throat chakra issues, maybe the words that you've been trying to say, they just cannot come out, right? Maybe you have dealt with a lot of attacks on your spiritual gift, and maybe for a long time your spiritual gift have kind of been suppressed, right? So if that's the case, you may want to work on this throat chakra. But whoever this is that I'm picking up on today, you are somebody with a very powerful voice. Very powerful voice. And you may be somebody that writes books, or you're guided to write books, do public speaking, okay? You are somebody with a very powerful voice, a very powerful gift of knowing the truth, and spreading the truth and being able to get through to people. So, especially if you've had any type of struggled with your spiritual gift lately, just to know that all of this is happening so you can strengthen your gift. You are being forced to move away from people that have been taking your energy. You've been putting your energy into them, and they've been taking your energy for their own personal use. For some of them, they've been doing this to use it against you. So there's a period of, okay, you may feel stuck, okay, you may feel like everything is kind of confusing right now. Things are crashing down. You don't understand what's happening though. You are being released of all burdens. Like, you have no clue. You are being released of all burdens, but there's a lot hitting you at once. So I do think you may even kind of like lose it in a type of way. Like, maybe you have like a lot is hitting you, and like it got to the point where you were kind of having an emotional outburst type of thing, right? Again, your inner child is really trying to connect with you now. You may want to do an inner child meditation where you are hugging your inner child, or holding your inner child's hand, speaking to your inner child, okay? Or you can also ask God to reveal in your dreams what your inner child wants to say to you, and trust me, that will work. Especially whoever I'm picking up on, you are somebody that things are revealed in your dreams. You need to start listening to your intuition. For some of you, again, You're the only one that doubts your intuition. You may have dealt with somebody that maybe was lying to you. I am getting that, yeah. So you were putting your love and energy and effort into people that were lying to you. They were no good for you. You may have even put more energy into these other people. And I do see that right now, through all this pain that you're going through, you are actually finding this relationship with yourself again. And you are putting the value back on yourself. You are putting your energy back on yourself. You are reclaiming your power here. And everything that's happening to you at the moment is literally a learning experience, okay? You are somebody that you are naturally very wise because you've been through things, okay? So this is another one of those things that you've been through, that you're going through, okay? You're going to look back and you'll be very thankful for this period of time. Right now it hurts, I get it, but you will look back and you'll be very thankful that all of this had happened, because this is literally reshaping you into the new version of yourself, and this is forcing you into your new life, new way of being. So this is like a massive cleanse. This is like a massive purge. Things that no longer resonate with you, they are being forced out while you are learning. Okay, you are experiencing right now. So, you have placed your love in the wrong places. You feel it too. You are going through a massive betrayal here, okay? So this could be somebody stealing off you, maybe somebody lying to you, somebody cheating on you, somebody kind of hurting you, okay, losing something. This is a betrayal that, for some of you, this is coming from either a group of people or just a group of people in other places, okay? So it's like it's hitting you in different areas. But again, this is almost like your intuition being confirmed. And you are somebody that, I just need 27. The most important thing here is to listen to your inner guidance and your spirit guide right now. Realize that you are being forced out of this, out of whatever you've been dealing with, because it's almost like you have been ignoring the true problems here. You have seen the problems, but you've been ignoring them, okay? For some of you, again, this is like you're being removed from situations that no longer serve you, and it's almost like this massive cleanup, okay? Anything that was causing you burden are now being removed and making space for brand new beginnings in your life, right? Again, right now you may feel like you are alone. You may be feeling like, you know, you're going through an isolation period. Even people that you thought would be there for you, it feels like there are things just hitting you at once, even your family members, right? You may just have a lot of people attacking you out of nowhere. You may have old issues coming back up. And again, through this isolation period, you are gaining a lot of wisdom. Your spiritual gifts are strengthening. And as I mentioned, by the end of this year, you're going to be untouchable on a spiritual level. Okay? This is for somebody that you've had a few spiritual awakenings in the past, okay? But you were definitely born with very strong spiritual gifts that right now, it's almost like you are preparing, and in the future, you are going to be leading people. Okay? This is something that you're going through right now, so you can learn, gain the wisdom, experience, and later on teach people how to then go through whatever it is you're going through. Okay? So, strong Virgo energy in this reading. We also have strong Libra energy in this reading. We also have strong Aries energy in this reading. But again, there's a lot of conflict. You may be losing a lot of people at the moment, okay? Maybe you're feeling, again, very alone. just remember that in this isolation period, you are learning a lot. Okay? You are strengthening these gifts. And try to, my advice for this reading here is to try to, instead of reacting, try to take the back seat and observe what's going on. Even if you feel like reacting, observe how you're feeling. Observe the actions that you are taking. Okay? I'm also getting whatever's going on right now, like this is some type of fuel. And I'm getting that you may write a book. I'm getting something heavy about a book, or maybe like a blog, or like just sharing your story, and it's going to help so many people. Okay? This is also going to help you step into where you're supposed to be. You are somebody that you have been too focused on other people, maybe your whole life, but definitely recently. You need to take that focus back and focus back on yourself, because this energy that you embody is very powerful. And right now, your energy is scattered. It's everywhere. You've been putting it into other people. Even you reacting to what's going on right now is a form of you giving these people your energy. So you need to reclaim your power. And you know what? If you're going through this and you cannot stop thinking about it, okay, I suggest that you think about what you want to manifest. But a good affirmation is the focus is on me. The focus is on me. The focus is on me. Say it every time you think of something that's even stressing you out, or you feel like you're reacting in the 3D. Okay? Take your energy back by just saying the focus is on me. Affirm it in the comments right now, okay? The focus is on me. There are all different affirmations that you can use, but these are like blanket affirmations, especially if you're somebody that you are so used to putting your energy onto other people, making sure everyone else is okay, and forgetting about yourself. This is your time where you are being shown, especially if you're going through a lot of betrayal at the moment, you are being shown that you need to focus on yourself, because you are somebody that not only are you always there for everyone else, but you tend to put other people above you. And it's just the nature that you have. As I mentioned in the beginning of this reading, you are somebody that you help everyone else. I just named 3232. Right now it's time for you to help yourself. Right? So reclaim that power. Pay attention to how you're feeling and the things that you want to do. If you can, do what you want to do right now. If you feel like, I don't know, ordering your favorite food, go order your favorite food. If you feel like going on a holiday and you have the means and the time to go on that holiday. If you feel like, especially if you're heavily drawn to something, like you want to go to the beach, go to the beach. You need to have a spiritual bath, have the spiritual bath. Because remember, your intuition is so strong. And right now you're in this process of, again, reclaiming all of your energy, all of your power, so then you can focus on manifesting the life of your dreams and focus on yourself again. That's all I have for you guys. If it resonated, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.